the throat therapy, I think, has helped her in not only some things to take home and learn to help keep the throat muscles strong, but she has choked less since she's been here. It's very difficult for her to swallow and chew, but I think the throat exercises have helped. Would you say that?
Yes, I feel like my voice is stronger. I have more volume. It's definitely clearer. I'm not slurring my words like I was 2 weeks ago when I came. And again, I think just the knowledge we gained has been invaluable.
We feel like this place has given us hope, and a lot of people are not given that, and we feel like we have a fighting chance now. She's been diagnosed very early, and so we feel like this place does not accept it and just drop it. They are proactive, and that's what we're so proud of, that we think we made the right decision in coming here.
I take Resol, a medication for ALS, and I also am taking L-Serene. It's an amino acid supplement that in the U.S. is a trial, but I'm not in the trial, but I was able to purchase it, and I take that as well.
She was only diagnosed 6 weeks ago, so this has all been kind of come about real soon, real quickly. Well, when the diagnosis was first given to us, we were not really directed on what to do, so I got on the internet looking for places that anywhere in the world that we could come. I was not just going to sit around and watch this progress. I just could not do that. And so there were a couple of places we looked at in other locations, but those just didn't work out. And then I came across this place, and then I heard a testimonial like we're doing now from Chad and Emma, who are also from the United States, and we got a great recommendation from them, and when they gave us a kind of an okay, we said we're going.
Since I've been here, I've received a pretty good dose of IV vitamins. I have received stem cell IV drugs. I have received stem cell lumbar punctures. They also have to give you some medications to prepare your body to accept those stem cells in hopes that they will grow and do their job. We've had a lot of therapy, occupational therapy. For me, it's really been a focus of my mouth and speech, because that's where my problem is. We've also received physical therapy every day. I've had some aqua therapy, water therapy, which not only feels good, but you're able to get some good movement without a lot of stress to the body.
Acupuncture.
I've received acupuncture several times. I get something they call, I think it's RTMS. It's a magnetic brain stimulation to try to stimulate the nerves in the brain to fire and function more properly. I think that's it. I've been impressed with the knowledge that each team member has with their area of expertise. You come into therapy and they're prepared, they have it ready, they know what you're going to be working on, and they increase that every couple of days, that you don't do the same thing over and over. They're constantly wanting to encourage you to work a little bit harder. So I'm kind of a driven, motivated person, so I like that they're challenging me. the other techniques, the acupuncture, the ART, MS, or whatever it is, I never remember the initials. They explain that in detail before they do the treatment. And I think that's been important to me to have understanding of what's happening. Dr. Nasser has also been very detail-oriented in explaining stem cell and how it works and what they hope it will do for every patient they treat with that. So just very thorough, very organized. The nurses are attentive if you need something. Of course, we have a language barrier, but it hasn't stopped them from being able to make sure I have what I need. The rooms are well cleaned and taken care of every day to make sure we have what we need. The nutritionist, Sarah, was very attentive in the way I eat at home. To share with me about the changes in my diet, and then saying, okay, we know how that needs to look at home, but we're going to help you while you're here to get started on that. And she goes down and talks with the people that prepare the food to make those changes, which has really been helpful because, again, our diet is very different from the Thai diet. So they're being accommodating and on every level.
Faith was the person I first, or that first responded to me and replied to me when I sent an all points bulletin out to this facility, and she got right back with me. And then as we were going around the world looking for different places on the internet, she would check back in. Mike, how are things? How is Lisa doing? Are you still interested in us? And she just kept contact without aggravating, but she just wanted to let us know she was there. And then once we said, we think we're coming, she just started getting it lined up quickly. And we actually ended up being able to come probably a week or two earlier, maybe even a month than we thought we would be able to, because we wanted to get on this thing quickly because it hasn't spread through her body yet. So we want to get out here immediately so we can get the throat and voice back as soon as possible. And she facilitated that incredibly. So she's a part of the team as much as anyone. She made it happen right off the bat. She was the one that initiated everything.
There's a 12-hour difference between Thailand and Nashville, Tennessee, and there were times that we would respond when we went to bed, and we would have an email when we got up at 6 in the morning, or she would call. She was just fabulous that we didn't have to wait going, well, I wonder if they're going to accept us. She was on top of it. Incredible.
And gave us a lot of information ahead of time. We knew the treatment program ahead of time, and making the arrangements to pick us up at the airport. And so we felt very safe and accommodated in every aspect. We would recommend anyone with a motor neuron disease to pursue this, because there's hope. We don't know what those stem cells, how quickly it's going to happen, but there's just not a risk of doing this procedure. We believe, and we have a lot of faith and prayer that it's going to, but so many times doctors, they diagnose it and then there's nothing. You're just kind of left to deal with it, but this is a very proactive place. So we would recommend to anyone to investigate this. We're hoping the stem cell procedure is going to get in there and do its thing and do its work, and we're prayerful of that and very hopeful that's going to happen.
We understand the diagnosis is devastating, but we all need hope.
We want to give a personal thank you to the staff all the way, starting with Faith, of course, making sure we were picked up at the airport. She's been wonderful. She has done our laundry, interpreted for us, taken us shopping on the weekend, showing us the sights. She wanted to take us more places. We just haven't been able to have the time. And I just have a special place in my heart for all of the staff here. We feel like, I know this, we love them, and I really feel like they love us. We were just not a number or a patient. I think we became friends here, and we're going to remember it the rest of our lives, and it's going to be a long life.